Hi, I'm at the airport and I'm ready to fly. We've just had an awesome week in Phuket, in Thailand. It's been absolutely incredible. Now it's time to go home. We're flying Malaysia Airlines from here in Phuket to Kuala Lumpur and then onwards to Sydney. The Sydney route is going to be on the A330neo, which I have reviewed on the way up here to Phuket via Kuala Lumpur. If you haven't seen that review, I'll put the link below, definitely check it out. So right now, we're flying from Phuket to Kuala Lumpur on a Malaysia Airlines 737. So join me and let's go home. Let's go together. Check-in security, quick and easy. Now let's go find the lounge. So Malaysia Airlines uses the Coral Executive Lounge here in Phuket. So let's go check it out. So we've just been given an alternative. We've been given some special tokens and we have access to the other side of the terminal on this floor because apparently we have access to the Coral First Class Lounge. Should be in for a real treat.
Upon entering the lounge, there was a buffet selection which was decent sized, and you certainly wouldn't go hungry here. There was also a vending machine for fully stocked soft drinks. There was also a small bar at the corner upon entering. Here's an overview of the lounge. I didn't film much because I didn't want to film too much people. And I gotta say, this lounge was decent and it did the job.
Alright, time to fly. Let's go.
And you're coming along.
Tonight, I was in for a real treat. Bus gates are always a big bonus for AV geeks, including me. Once we got on the bus, I got some stunning views of this Etihad 787-9. And then, this Etihad A321XLR just arriving from Abu Dhabi. Then, some more issues hit.
So, we've had a tiny problem. There's a minor mechanical issue with like the aircraft or something or whatever, and they've told us to come back inside the terminal and should take around another 15 minutes or so. Well, you know, these things happen, but yeah. Okay, take two. Let's try this again. We've only been off for 5 minutes. Don't see the point of us getting off. Oh well, these things happen.
Before long, we were finally on the bus and we set off across the tarmac to our aircraft. Seeing all the action outside at night at Phuket Airport was so cool. then, our Malaysia Airlines Boeing 737-800 was waiting for us at the gate. Or should I say, the remote gate to be precise. Let's get up those stairs and into the aircraft. I was warmly welcomed on board by the crew and shown into the business class cabin at the very front of the Malaysia Airlines 737 in a 2-2 configuration. And here is my seat, 2K, on the right hand side of the aircraft. Let's settle in. Alright, welcome on board. It's been a couple of dramas, but hey, we're finally on board. Now to sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Cheers. Here's to a great flight. Now that we're up in the air, let's have a closer look at the Malaysia Airlines 737-800 business class seat. The next few clips that I'm about to show is across this flight and the flight up when it was during the day, when the cabin was more brighter and the seats were much more pleasant to see. So without further ado, here are the seat features. Between you and your seatmate is the tray table, which folds out as so, and is sturdy and is a good work surface and a good dining surface. The seats also have lots of legroom, which was very pleasant. There are universal and USB power outlets in the seat in front below you, as well as a little table to hold out your device, and a seat pocket in front. There is also a coat hook on the back of the seat in front of you too. The headrest is fully adjustable. Soon, it was then time for dinner. There were two choices. I went with the chicken sandwich, which I thought I would enjoy. However, it was rather cold and a little bit lacking in flavour, and I felt like it came straight out of the fridge. which was a little bit of a disappointment. But hey, I was grateful to get a meal anyway, given of how late it was. To finish, we had some salted peanuts and some chocolates. About an hour later or so, it was time for our descent into Kuala Lumpur. This also gives me a chance to reflect on the flight. So, how does the Malaysia Airlines 737 business class compare to the Qantas 737 business class, as well as the Virgin Australia business class seats on the 737? Well, I gotta say, it's pretty much the same width as the seats on each of the aircraft. But hey, the service is always lovely, and the crew are friendly, and I would definitely fly them, each and every one of them. Given of our slight delay in Phuket, we had a very tight connection before connecting onto our Sydney flight. So, once it parked, we immediately have to dash off. But hey, it was a great flight, and Malaysia Airlines does domestic flights or short-haul international flights very well, and I would love to fly them again.
Alright, thank you, bye bye. Alright, thanks for watching guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. We got another flight to catch, we gotta be quick.